It's going to be doing some Tai Chi, some Qi Gong, some Pranayama. I'm setting up the camera so you guys can see it. I have been recovering from falling off the back of a ladder, 50 pounds over my head, hanging out with some friends. So I want to show everybody before I start this Tai Chi is this device that my physical therapist gave me. This is a pressure point. I was doing repetitive work, lifting 50 pounds every 30 seconds off, on, and then I was kicking down 100 pounds after I built the thing up every 30 seconds to a minute. The repetitive effort made all my muscles tight, and I went to the physical therapist after the fall. They said it was going to take at least 2 months to recover fully. That was the minimum. I thought I was going to be recovered in like 2 weeks. I was wrong. But this thing gets back in there. What they found is that from that repetitive movement is that the muscles all along my backs and shoulders and sides are completely like solid stone. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be working that out slowly but surely. First off, everybody, I want to wish you guys the best day ever. No matter what kind of emotions you feel throughout the day, always try to set the intention so that you can see the possibility of feeling natural joy, peace, bliss, eternal ecstasy, unconditional love with yourself and everybody that you come into contact with. Because just imagine a life like that. First off, you have to imagine that. There might be some people that are negative that don't think that's possible because life is really tough. A lot of people are negative, they're burnt out, they're busy. People, a lot of, we all have those days, guys. But when we set the intention of trying our best to release any negative energy or negative circumstances or environments from us, then we are moving towards building a life that we imagine. We can put all the blame on outside sources and therefore give away all of our power, or we could focus on the power that we do have, which is the power over our own emotions. If we can learn to cultivate that. They say that I'm bipolar. They say that I'm all these things. But if I give energy to these ideas, I'm setting them into the physical world. If I tell myself that I'm happy and I'm joyful, and I focus on things that are making me happy and joyful, if I tell myself that I'm mellow, nothing bothers me, I automatically, and if I can really see that, I just start to feel better. So it's up to us. Yes, life may not have been easy growing up. Life may not be easy now. We could focus on what's not easy and good about life, or we could focus about all the good things. We could choose to listen to all the people that are saying all the negative things about other people, and then we can become like those people, and that can be our overriding thoughts. This started happening to me. You get sucked into your phone, and all of a sudden you're thinking things about people that you've never met, and because For what? Because somebody said that they didn't like them. You know, it's foolish. And and of course, we all do things that make us unlikable at times. That's everybody. It's because we're here to learn and grow. So, my goal this year is to stay away from all the negativity. Yes, I haven't been able to get away from my phone. I do watch a lot of stuff. So, my goal is to try to train the algorithm to stop sending me negative things about circumstances. If it's not positive and it's not about a world that I want to see, I don't have time for it. Um, it's ridiculous. It's taking my time and my energy away from me, which I could be enjoying at the park doing Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, making a new friend inside of myself, finding that friend within me, building friendships and relationships around me once again. And I'm crazy. I'm a child. I'm a child. Deep down, we need to nurse our inner child back. We lose our inner child, and it's like they say most people live until they're 25 and then spiritually they die. And if spiritually you die, spirit is quantified by energy. Emotion is a spiritual state. So if you're in a state of joy, peace, and serenity, that's spiritual, right? Any emotion is spiritual. But what is what's the effect? What is the environmental effect? Everybody's got traumas and triggers, and it's hard to regulate yourself sometimes. But you just got to do it because it's awesome to do so. Why not? Why not take control over the will of your emotions, your energy and motion? Alright, that's enough pinpoint for now. I am going to come back here and get into some strong flow work. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. This is a new one. Back when I was making money, things were going my way. I had this custom designed, and I lost all my strength, as you guys know. I stopped training with the sword for over a year. I became very negative. I was watching the news. I was watching politics. I was in politics. I was listening to everybody's negative view. I started getting involved in things emotionally because that was my job, was to get people involved emotionally. And it was a waste of my time. It was a waste of my life force. It was a flexible job. That's why I did it. But at the end of the day, the energy exchange that I got from that wasn't worth it at all. So, put this over to the side. All right, everybody, let's get into it. Back this up. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you guys some Bastrika. Um, Actually, we're gonna do some hand Tai Chi. I've got some traditional Chinese healthy balls. This is probably made from 1970. Beautiful. The instructions are really like, look at that. Boating iron ball, famed as one of the three treasures of boating China, is a traditional product renowned at home and abroad. The production of boating iron ball dates back to the Ming Dynasty in 1368 to 1644. It is and has been made meticulously by boating handcraftsmen through the ages. Originally, the boating iron ball was a solid ball, and afterwards, it is designed hollow with a sound plate in it. Of a pair of balls, one sound high and one sound low. Really? It is a treasure necessary for the aged to build up physical strength and remove diseases. Function. According to the Chinese traditional medicine theory of Jing Lao, Jinglou, Jing Lao refers to the main and collateral channels regarded as the network of passages through which vital energy circulates and along which the acupuncture points are distributed. The 10 fingers are connected with the heart. That is to say, by means of Jing Lao, the 10 fingers are connected with the cranial nerve and the vital organs of the human body, including the heart, liver, spleen, lungs, kidney, gallbladder, stomach, intestine, etc. On plucking the iron balls with fingers, the balls can stimulate the various acupuncture points of the hand, resulting in the unimpededness of circulation of vital energy and blood in the body. It can cause the Jinglao channels unblocked and through the vital energy and blood to function in harmony. The muscles nimble, the bones strong, the mind sober, can invigorate the circulation of blood and can prevent and cure hypertension and various chronic diseases. If you keep on taking exercise every day for months and years, you can get the fine results of keeping your brain in good health with high intelligence and good memory, relieving your fatigue, drowning your worries, and moreover, prolonging your life. Usage. When taking exercise, put 2 iron balls in your palm, the crook, and stretch the 5 fingers in sequence to cause the balls to rotate. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking this would be a very, very good exercise for all wives on planet Earth. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I gotta focus. Cause the balls to rotate and revolve either clockwise or counterclockwise. In so doing, all the joints of the hand are always in motion, and with the croaking and stretching of the fingers, the forearm muscles are contracted and relaxed harmonically. At first, you may select balls of small size for exercise. When you are skilled, you can select balls larger and larger in size, where two hands may practice in alternation, and 3 or 4 balls may be put in the palm at the same time for showing a variety of figures. Wow. Maintenance. The ball is made of metal, which should be kept dry and clean and prevented from violent corrosion. If it is put unused for a long period of time, coat it with wax or grease for sealing and preservation. HEBEI Ding XIAN Health Equipment Factory. Pretty sweet, guys, girls. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Gotten the reverse not quite as good. I don't think my hands would be big enough to do 3 or 4. I guess if I really got a lot of strength, I could do 3. But I do this, I've been doing this at least 3 or 4 times a week. I tried to do this every day for like 5 minutes a day, and I really notice a difference. It's like being barefoot. You know, we cast straight our soles because it's the sole of our feet. It's the sole foundation of our entire body weight down on our feet. Most people's feet are not built up to the maximum strength that they are created for. We are billions of years old, our ancestors. We are ancestral DNA. We made it this far because of all the procreations before us, all the reincarnations before us, all the people that decided to procreate and reincarnate to add new carnate flesh through seed and egg. So a lot of people are choosing not to procreate anymore, which is an issue. I mean, something is wrong. Something's going wrong. There's a balance missing from your life, I believe, if you're not able to procreate and to pass on. I've also found if I put them like here, it helps me to like stretch, kind of stretch the fascia between the hands. I should have been doing this every day back when I was training. My hands were becoming like stiff. Alrighty. For some reason, when I do my live and it uploads, it always says that it's locked and only I can look at it, which has really been bothering me. So I have to go back and unlock it. So it makes me think if I'm the only one that's able to view this live while it's happening. So I'm gonna have to take it to a tech person and have them figure it out once I really start getting serious about doing lives and doing my workouts. Because the suppression, I ain't about it. I ain't about it. Could just be that I don't understand how to just use it. So I don't want to get too conspiratorial. But Okay, we're gonna do some Bastrika. Bastrika. Bastrika, I learned from certified health nut Troy Casey. Um, we'll back up a little bit. And this is massaging the inside of your organs. It's my first time doing it in like 6 months, so hopefully I don't pass out. Feel a lot better already. Really good, feeling really good. Hey, yo. I want to share something special with y'all really quick. I was able to make this. It's out of a spoon. I should have soldered. I made this about 5-6 months ago. I should have soldered these pendants on because one of the pendants fell off. It was actually one of the feet. But that was to remind me every day the importance of like the same reason for the healthy balls that we just talked about. That all translates to the stuff that the barefoot community is, why everybody is moving in towards selling barefoot, wide-toed shoes. Most of society has us in unconscious actions of behavior that actually go against our temples, which is our bodies and our temples, because we haven't respected the wisdom of the ancestors, and we have become so disconnected from ourselves. We are our ancestors, and that's why the Native American Lakotas, they were trying to have the people that came over here, predominantly white people. I know I'm white, I get it, but I have supposedly Lakota in my blood, but let me tell you, you are billions of years old. You are here in your DNA because of millions of procreations. Millions of sperm and eggs to millions of sperm and eggs till now. And for 99.9% of our history, we were not wearing shoes that castrated and took away our natural body's reflexology. When you build the feet and the strength of the shoes without the shoes, you build life force vitality. You know, it's like if you don't use it, you lose it. That's what's happening. Same, I was looking up some anime, it's my screensaver. It's a man under a waterfall like this, standing under the waterfall for a 10-hour meditation with his cock erect, in full erection. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't use the muscles, it doesn't grow, right? That's why the last year, I lost my muscles, I lost my strength, I lost my stamina. And we just have to make that decision. Do we want what's most important to us, which is our health, our vitality? Health and vitality is time, and time is energy, and energy is money, and money is time, and time is energy. Are we using it, doing it what we love? Are we using it to help other people that we love? Do we love ourselves? I hated myself for the last 3 years. I looked around the world and I was very upset with the world. I'm like, this is not the world that I want to be in. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. This doesn't make sense to me. So I handled that pain the best way I knew how. I was like, I'm going to put my body through physical pain so that I can distract myself from the pain that's being caused from my mental. Which is kind of stupid, but at the same time, it taught me. It taught me some things. Deep down, we all wish we were loved a little bit more as children. Deep down, our parents all wish that they were loved a little bit more as children. It's just a cycle of reincarnation and procreation passed down through energetics. Anyway, I gotta log off, everybody. I gotta go train. May your days be filled with natural joy, peace, bliss, and eternal ecstasy. No, I'm not training with this. Today I will be training my mind. But soon, in the future, one day I will be swinging a 50-pound sword, 1,000 swings, straight with only 1 minute rest between any given rep. Hopefully with an erection. May your days be filled with natural joy, bliss, eternal ecstasy, and unconditional love for all of eternity. Much love. Signing off. Om Chi In Shon